So Dana, yeah, another win. It's now 8 on the trot. You must be delighted with that result.
Yeah, it's a really good result against a team that are going really well themselves. I think they've been unbeaten in 7 before today as well. But I think if you look at the performance today and the game as a whole, no one could argue that we was deserved winners. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, it seemed like they sort of had a few half chances. They had a bit of possession in and around the box, but they just couldn't really trouble the keeper, to be honest.
No, I mean, again, defensively we was good today. If you look at their first half opportunities, it was only just for our own undoing, if you like, the penalty. And say second half, I'm struggling to remember a shot that they've had. But we just looked really professional in what we did. We looked really organised, and that was a really good performance, and that's a really important win. Yeah.
And I thought Joe Benjamin again on the left, especially that first half, caused them no end of trouble. He's really sort of hitting his stride in the recent weeks, isn't he?
He is. For me, that was his best performance of the season today. The right back couldn't handle him in the first half, and even when they changed it in the second half, he was still a threat, and that's what Benji can produce. Hopefully, we'll get that from him now on a weekly basis. And if he can produce performances like on a weekly basis, then he's going to cause a lot of teams a lot of problems. Yeah.
And looking at the results above us, it seems like the past couple of weeks, the teams that are sort of first to sixth, a couple of them are losing every week, and we've really clawed back some ground on them. Do you start to sort of look and think, this title isn't over yet? There's still a lot of games to be played.
Well, I said it to you a few weeks ago when we spoke. At the moment, our aim is playoffs. That's where we need to be. We've got another busy month this month in February, and at the end of that month, then we'll look at it and say, well, okay, is our goal changed, or is it still but the playoffs? And at the moment, that's where we're at. I've said all along that every team has a bad spell during the course of the season. Cray seems to be having that at the moment. Thurrock have had a really good result today away at Sudbury, so Tuesday should be an interesting game. But yeah, let's just wait till the end of this month, and then we'll reevaluate and decide on what our main goal is. But at this moment in time, it's to make sure that we're in the playoffs. Yeah.
Yeah, and you mentioned Thurrock there. Obviously, we've got them 2 games coming up in the next 4 games. 2 of them against Thurrock. Could be 2 sort of real key games there to determine who finishes where.
Yeah, it could be. They're a good side. They're not there. They're not in the top 5 for nothing. They're there for a reason. So, we know we're going to have to go there. Hopefully, the game will be on this time. We'll go there and being confident. But I'm sure they're confident as well. So, it should be a good game. Yeah.
And speaking of confidence, you said right at the turn of the year that we've got the opportunity to go on a run. We can do it, and rightly so. We're now 8 games, 1 in a row. So that confidence, how much does that really add to your team when you're sort of preparing them for the game? Do you see it in the players that they're going out there and it offers something different?
It is a big thing, but I'd say the main thing for me at the moment is their professionalism in looking at what we're looking to do, how we play, how we're going to go about and achieve it. And for me, if you look at the side today from start to finish, even the boys that came on, everything was about them was about the team. It wasn't about anything else. It was just about us making sure that we got a result, and that's going to stand us in good stead if they can continue to carry on. So before, keep your feet on the floor, 1 game at a time. Runs are great and unbeaten runs, etc. But 1 game at a time. Keep picking up results, and we should be there or thereabouts.